Brother Teacher here. As I began this video, I want to make something perfectly clear to you. There comes a time in life where we have to dismiss and dismantle all of the inadequacies in our lives, all of the things that we have attached ourselves to over the years that really hold no true meaning. What I'm saying is this: there comes a time when we have to be real. Real with ourselves, real with our families, our friends, our associates, because that's the way to be. It's equitable. We have been deceived and distracted by so many things on this planet Earth that most of us, and I do mean most of us, have lost our way, and we really are not happy. We try to substitute happiness with money or other material things, with sex, with entertainment, with companionship, friendship, and even with church. We try to be happy. But there's something yearning on the inside of each and every one of us that has caused a void in our lives. And I truly believe it's the loss of purpose. We fail to realize, most of us, we fail to realize that we are here for a reason. We are. And some of us, or many of us, don't know what that reason is. Some of us feel like there is a reason, and we have not searched it out. What's your reason? What is your reason for being here? What is your purpose for being here? When you go to bed at night, or whenever you go to bed, before you close your eyes, have you thought this out and said, well, this is my reason for getting up tomorrow morning or the next day. I'm on a mission. I'm on a journey. I have a purpose, a definitive purpose in my life. Or am I just biding time? Am I just existing? Marking time, standing in the same place of complacency. What's your purpose? You need to ask yourself that real life question. What's your purpose? Some people say, and I've heard it said many times, it's even been told to me by women especially, my children are my life. Are they really? I've heard gentlemen say, my family is what I'm working for. Really? There's nothing wrong with those ideas or those reasons, but it must be encapsulated by something else. You've got to be right. You've got to be good before you can be beneficial to anyone outside yourself, especially your family, your children. You've got to be. So if you're not good, then they're not good. That's the truth. So how are you going to be good? You take care of yourself. Mentally. You take care of yourself physically and spiritually. They're not inseparable. You know, if you've lost your physical health, it's not very much you can do for anyone. Did you not know that? Have you ever been somewhere when you were relatively healthy and something occurred, an accident, you were diagnosed with some condition medically, and you couldn't function the way you usually did or always did, and it hinders you or even stops you completely in your tracks? Don't you feel hopeless and helpless? That's why, as much as lie within all of us, we must take care of this. Because the Creator, nature has only given us one body. Even mentally, you must take care of that. What are you putting in your body? Understand, comprehend, and overstand. Overstand what I said. What are you putting in your body physically? That's what you drink and eat. And what are you putting in your body mentally? What do you read? What do you observe? What do you watch? What's your entertainment like? It's still putting something in your body. Because this is the seat of everything. Stronger your mind, the stronger your body, right? The mind masters the body, right? You heard that before? It's true. So where's your mind at? Where's your key focus in life? Where's your purpose? Do you have a purpose? And if you don't have a purpose, shame on you, because once the question is presented to you, you must then take some initiative and set off on your journey. So, where are you at today? Parents, what are you giving your children today other than some cash, some money to go and buy some things? Are you buying them the latest iPhone, tablet, electronic device, video game? Pretty common, isn't it? Pretty popular, isn't it? But what are you giving them from you? What's the lesson that you're teaching your children? We send them off to institutions, schools, from grade school all the way up to college, oftentimes. And someone outside of you has control over your child and is giving your child some information, and you're not there. You don't find out exactly what they're getting until the paperwork comes home, until the school homework comes home. You start getting progress reports. But progress based on what curriculum? What I'm trying to say to you at this moment is this: you are your children's greatest teacher. That's where they learn about the world. That's where they should learn about the world, from home. I do understand that there are a lot of single parent homes. That should not stop you from teaching and or training your children. It's a job. It's the greatest job that any man, woman, husband, wife, parent will ever have. That's the greatest job. Raising another human being. Did you notice that I said raising? I'm not talking about clothing, shelter, food. I'm talking about raising them here. Raising their awareness of the world in which they live. Are you too busy today to raise your children? So much so that you want to put them in front of a television, in front of a video console for hours and hours. It's really messing this generation up, and the one before. Video games. That stuff has its place. Note that I said its place, but you need, as a parent, to keep it in its place. It should not be dominating your child's life. There should be a certain amount of time that you allocate for your children to play videos and any other entertainment. Most of that should be you educating your own children about the world, first and foremost. And for those of you that are religious and or spiritual, you educate them about the Creator and their fellow man. How to walk with their head up, to have respect, how to be courteous, polite, how to be honest, to tell the truth. In other words, how to work and provide for themselves and potentially a family in the future. This is what you need to be doing as a parent. but oftentimes more so than not. This is not everyone, but it happens very often in the black community where the children are just simply thrust to the video games. Mama's too busy chasing a man. Daddy's too busy working 2 or 3 jobs sometimes. Daddy might not even be in the picture. Whatever your circumstance and or situation is today, my friends, don't forget your children. Spend some time with them. And did you not know? Children want more, especially from their father, than a video game. They want you. They want to be with you. Absence is going to kill them down the road. It will. When parents are separated from their children for a long period of time, guess what? That child's going to have insecurities. That child is going to have self-esteem issues. That child is going to become potentially a criminal because mom was not there, dad was not there to guide them. Unfortunately, divorce is really bad in America. That was about all I really had to say. And what I had to say was to get you to think. We need to really look at what's more valuable in our lives and examine ourselves more carefully. As Michael Jackson said, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Or are you looking at the man and or the woman in the mirror today, seeing how you can change your ways? There's no better time than right now. That was it. And that was all.